Alright, we're back. Had a little bit of a blip there. We seem to be back.
We won't be able to come back for a while.
Oh, let's do this. Let's try this again then. Alright, we've seen all of this, so we'll skip all of that. Are you good?
You're too kind.
So, I was...
Yeah. Tell us if it was wrong. There we are. I'm just going to skip all of this because we've gone through all of this.
Seems so.
Well, let's see how fast I can kill everything with these.
Enemies.
Formers. They were designed to replicate enemies that Arcs fought in the past. I understand the majority of them are genetically modified versions of existing species.
Success!
And Safeto modified them?
Correct.
We were
Trial
only involved
start.
in Arcs and Dolls research, so we never came across information that didn't pertain to one of those two things.
Alters.
Success!
Using the modified genetic code of Formers. There were several prototypes that were tested. With the
Trial
final
start.
version being the largest. Then they suddenly mutated and acquired powerful abilities.
Success!
As far as dolls, there's not much more to say about them.
We absolutely have to find some way to halt their production. Another piece of info to get out of Safeto.
Alright, well, I'll actually be able to beat this boss now.
These guys are here too?
Ruinous. Most of them are replicas of Fall Spawn, Ark's ancient enemy. However, we were never able to locate a complete version of their genome, so we don't know how accurate these replicas actually are.
Full spawn.
Trial start. Success!
I think we got them all. Let's keep moving. I just can't believe there's really nobody here.
Everyone left for Halpha in order to proceed with the experiment. The city's functions have been dormant for a long time. But some of them seem to have started up again in the very moment we set foot in here.
Then, what's with all the enemies?
They are likely the intruder defense system, though some may be malfunctioning training programs.
Is there some way to stop them?
Only Safeto has the top-level security clearance required to do so, though I am unsure why he has not disabled them.
Do you know when they stopped using this place?
500 years ago.
That has not been revealed to me.
I'd assume.
I simply can't imagine everyone in this huge city left for Halpha and Lucille.
I have no information on that subject.
It seems as though Zepheto only reveals what's convenient for him.
Why don't we just ask him what we want to know? We'll see him soon enough, right?
That is true.
True. Let's do that.
Yeah, we're here speculating when really all we have to do is just find him and then voila. We got all the answers we're looking for. All we have to do is just find him.
Wait, I know this song.
I believe you call it the Song of Morn.
Why is it?
It would play at the same exact time every day when I was in the field. I don't know why, but I have the feeling we played it for the same reason that it's sung in Ratem.
Huh?
I remember that Zepheto mentioned that many lives were lost in the war against the Starless. I have to imagine that the song was played in mourning for them. Perhaps it was played in the seal so they would never forget. Do you have any insights into the song, Feria?
I do not. No. However, I think you are probably correct.
So, this song was played both here and in the seal. Maybe it's Zepheto's way of expressing his emotions.
Trial start. Success.
I mean, I doubt anyone from the time of the Starless is even alive now, so...
Success.
Our objective is just up ahead.
Then let's clear these guys out first.
Already
Trial
did that.
start.
Defeat the enemies.
Success.
They probably didn't expect me to defeat them that quickly.
Let's proceed.
Can we really go down from here?
Yes.
Another teleporter.
What is this?
It's just like Lucille.
No. On the contrary.
Oh, Zepheto. Hi.
Lucille's design was based on this facility.
Feria. No, Zepheto.
Follow me.
We're gonna find Zepheto in a really bad state.
I've seen this place before, too. What are these?
The third generation ARC's production facility.
Is this where Meteorn come from?
It is. Allow me to tell you all about the ideal toward which we have been striving. ARCs. ARCs is a mighty force that made a name for itself in the major war 1,000 years ago. It was through their efforts that the war was brought to an end. Their victory ushered in a long period of peace. Such an era had no need for a powerful fighting force, and Arx was, in time, forgotten. However, it was the emergence of the Starless that made them relevant once more. We believed that we needed the same power as this ancient force in order to counter the external threat. Unfortunately, much of their history and knowledge was lost to the sands of time. All we were able to gather was some battle logs and genetic code here and there. One particularly valuable piece of genetic code came from an Arx member in Cold Sleep.
Cold Sleep?
Are you saying you found one of these ancient warriors in a suspended state?
909.
Yes. However, I regret to say we never ended up learning much about them.
What does that mean?
We couldn't start the thawing process. They were too heavily protected. So we put waking them aside and focused our efforts on more accessible things. Initially, we started by looking for photon-related genes in the genetic code we recovered. And we developed simulations based on the combat data we had available. So began our long, long experiment.
And this is all probably leading off after.
Is you, 909.
Yeah, which is what. This probably explains why our characters from NGS can be in PSO2. We're all just clones.
We have some questions.
Proceed.
What happened to all the people in the city?
Resurgent Arx started out with roughly 100,000 members. Nearly all of them were based out of here. The finest minds, all working towards Arx's grand reconstruction. At the time, we referred to the new Arx as the first generation. There was one major difference between the first and subsequent generations. We spliced the old genetic material directly into the first experiment subjects.
You did what? Introducing a large amount of photonic code into the average person's body would...
Exactly. The average mind and body cannot handle the sudden influx. Their bodies rejected it, and most died. Even those who survived suffered changes that left them physically or mentally unfit to continue. A philosophical rift began to grow among the research staff. Vicious arguments would break out, even erupting into violence on several occasions. Resistance grew. In the end, we were left with only 1/10 of our original staff. And half of those were lost to accidents during our experiments. But those who remained continued onward and began to construct Halpha. Their goal was to enhance those in the first generation that had adapted to the genetic code. I myself am a member of that first generation. My ability to transfer my consciousness was one of the things revealed during those experiments. Therefore, I've inhabited many different hosts over the years. I have continued my work of preparing for the Starless still aware of the threat they pose.
That explains how he's been around for so long.
As a last surviving member of resurgent arcs,
You're the last one?
there is something else I'd like to show you.
What exactly is this?
The test subject inside of this pod is identification number 909.
What?
"909. Who are you, exactly? An error occurred when transcribing your genetic code to the 4th clone. The data did not match number 909's. 909 is in here, and yet here you are in front of us. Remember when I told you about the ARC's member in Cold Sleep? There is more to that story. In the course of developing our new ARCs, we made sure to be meticulously cautious regarding maintenance of their housing equipment. However, much of it came under attack during the conflicts over our research methods, and was destroyed. Or so I thought.
Oh, so I'm not a clone, I am actually
If you
that person.
could be...
I look up to Defender Alpha.
You don't seem to be lying.
Maybe my character is the character from PSO2.
Appear to have caught the attention of the Starless. Our destination is just ahead. Destroy them.
There's still a lot more I need you to explain.
Focus on killing these first.
Understood.
Trial start.
Ah! That one's dead.
Success.
I
That
assume
should be
I'm
the last of them.
pretty much at the end of the story now. So once we get to Sylvesto, that'll like be it.
Is this where we'll find your, body?
No. Inside of here is the 4th clone host. We've uploaded the
Oh.
required battle data, but its soul has yet to be implanted.
This can't be real. Are you subjecting us to yet another one of your experiments?
No, I am not.
Veto's gonna
The
put himself
truth
into
is,
it.
I lost my body in my last fight.
Huh?
The Starless Vanguard that attacked after we all fought. I did manage to defeat it, but my body sustained irreparable damage in the process. So, I used my ability to transfer my consciousness over to Feria.
So, are you saying you've been inside Feria's mind ever since?
Correct.
And all this time, you've been plotting how you might lead us here.
Yes.
What is it that you want?
To transfer my soul into this clone.
And go right back to leading resurgent arcs, I take it.
I want to bring the war against the Starless to an end. This fourth clone incorporates lessons learned from 909's field performance. It has the data from every single battle you've ever been in.
That's a lot of
An
battles.
Arc's defender to surpass all others.
How can you be sure?
I can't until I try it out.
Then maybe we need more data first.
I don't have time. I can't sustain myself in this body for much longer. My consciousness needs a permanent host.
I can't.
Feria, you know the process, right? I do. Then let's start.
It's funny how there's this massive,
is this
like,
Even
container.
possible?
A massive
Yes.
container for one small
Excellent.
human body.
Starless!
How persistent.
I'll buy you some time.
Understood.
Been a while since we all fought together.
Yeah, it sure has.
And yet again, I pull out a sword.
You're not going any further.
Trial start.
They're still coming. Stay focused.
Yeah, this is doing like 3,000.
That Starless is...
Looks tough, but I'm sure we got this.
Trial start. Success.
Done.
That takes care of that.
Let's go check on those two.
Good idea.
Oh, do I? Nope. I was like, oh, do I move? No, I don't move. Me?
The powerful Dark Falls class starless that appeared 500 years ago.
Oh.
The one that consumed more planets and snuffed out more lives than any other.
So that's why there's
That
multiple versions
sounds
of Dark
terrifying.
Falls. Dark Falls isn't like the leader, it's a class type of...
He destroyed the anti-starless squad I was part of at that time as well. And in the process, incapacitated me. I lost consciousness for quite a long time. When I came to, absolutely nothing was left. My home planet was gone. All of my loved ones. Even the starless themselves had vanished without a trace. My entire world was reduced to absolutely nothing. All I could do was stand there in complete shock. At long last, I can finally avenge that loss. And now, Resurgent Ark's mission can truly be fulfilled. Feria, are we finished?
We are.
Very well then. What?
Oh god. Now what?
No. Vile. Well played.
Oh, Dark Falls Vile?
Stay back. I know.
What the?
Body's been taken over by the Starless. Great.
Zephedo! What's happening? Hello?
Get away from there!
But...
We're gonna have to fight.
Feria!
He's still in there.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Send this body vile into space-time. You need to get out of here. Go.
What about you?
Forget about that. Just go.
Those three should go. I'll stay back and fight it. I can do it. Oh.
Zephedo. And we still didn't get any answers.
We need to tell everyone back home what happened here.
Oh, my subclass went up to level 54. Task, Veal, info has been displayed.
It's good to see you back. But no trace of Zephedo, it seems. I have a few questions about what happened. So, Zephedo's consciousness was implanted into that fourth clone. So his body was hijacked by something. Wow. The roller coaster never seems to end, does it? What sort of twist is around the next bend?
And now we don't even have Zephedo around to give us any answers.
I can't talk long.
Huh?
Oh, you're
I
back.
can tell you about the something in question.
That you, Zephedo?
Yes. Its name is Vile. Dark Falls class Starless hold dominion over vast numbers of other Starless. And among the Dark Falls class Starless, Vile, preeminent. You can think of Vile as something like their Emperor. It won't be long before he consumes my soul entirely. I transferred a portion of it to Feria before that could happen. My fusion with Vile has finally revealed the truth
of the Starless to me. They are insatiably hungry. They scour the ends of the universe in search of photons to devour. They were so utterly ravenous that even the most minute photon emission was enough to summon them 500 years ago. They devoured everything they could. But they realized something. That no matter how much they consumed, they were still starved of photons. And that the Ark's members of 1,000 years ago were vastly more filling in terms of photon content. So Vile decided to simply wait. He reasoned that his prey would eventually develop more power and more photons. Vile then issued an order to all Starless. The Starless forces immediately halted their attack and disappeared from our realm back into space-time. As for Vile, although ostensibly his enemy, he hid himself inside of me. Now I know that this ability to transfer my consciousness is something I received from Vile. But oblivious to that, I proceeded with my experiments to resurrect Arcs, convinced it was my destiny. Resurrecting Arcs to combat the Starless. My prediction that they would return cyclically every 500 years.
That's
Looking
false.
back, I'm not sure how many of those ideas were actually planted by Vile. However, one thing that I am entirely certain of is that my hatred of the Starless is my own. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Ultimately, I was still being used as their puppet.
So, what's Vile's next move?
Right now, this is where the beings with the highest photon sensitivity are gathered. Right here. Which means there is no doubt he's coming. He grows stronger in space-time even now. He'll complete his transformation to his final form using the fourth clone as a host. Then, it won't be long before he joins you here. Vile's power is immense. However, you need not despair. You are the strongest Arcs defender there is, 909. Or should I say, Guardian? You are even more powerful now than when we fought. And your own progress has lifted up all of your friends and made them stronger as well. You are all Arcs Defenders Prime. I have no doubt that your combined might can defeat Vile. Now my time has come.
Zephedo.
What is it, Aina?
Thank you.
I am not entirely sure you have anything to thank me for.
Well, it's true that you've caused us an incredible amount of pain. You've done unconscionable things. But if you hadn't, we wouldn't be able to take on our real enemy right now. And I am grateful for that. I shouldn't, but I do forgive you.
Aina.
People of Halpha, I am truly, truly sorry. I have just one final request. Take care of your world.
Zephedo's consciousness is no longer present inside my mind.
One last long speech followed by a dramatic exit. Selfish to the end, wasn't he? The selfish general of resurgent Arcs. Alone to the bitter end.
I don't even know what to say. What a staggering turn of events. For all Zephedo told us, there's so much more I was hoping to learn. And who knows, with time, we might have even been able to reconcile somehow.
Yeah. Well, we can't just mope around. We better start getting ready for our biggest fight ever.
Ilma? about that.
What's up?
Zeffetto left something of a parting gift for us.
A parting gift?
Do you remember that issue with the weapon that we just couldn't seem to figure out ourselves?
How could I forget? I mean, I've only been losing sleep over it for the past couple weeks.
He's told you how to fix it.
Zeffetto reminded me how to get past it before he left.
Seriously?
I'll show you. This goes here, then connect these two, and...
Wait, slow down. No, but then this one would...
No, because remember, there's...
What? Wait, that can't be right. That is right! Why didn't I ever notice that before? Duh!
If nothing else, Zeffetto was an exceptional engineer.
Yes! Now we can finally finish it! Hey, you just wait. We're gonna make a little something that'll smash this vile jerk.
Looking forward to it.
Have a moment to talk? It's a bit of an emergency. A powerful energy reading is growing in the skies over Halpha. We think this vial Zeffetto warned us about is about to reappear. We're putting together all the Ark's defenders we can to engage him at this very moment. I would like for you to lead that intercept squad.
Roger.
That's the answer I was hoping for. We will continue to monitor the energy reading. We've also been receiving more and more reports of starless encounters. Local Ark's defenders and our newly formed squad are working together to respond to these threats. I'll have Aina and Manon assist with those efforts as well. Meanwhile, I need you to focus on fighting Vile, Guardian.
Welcome!
I don't have any of that stuff. Find up the planet breaker. That's Aegis. Huh? Oh, there it is, file. What's here? Solus, yep. Oh yeah, there is one there. So yeah, all I have to do is literally just do that one mission now. But that, of course, would actually require me to play it with people. Either that or quite literally reach the absolute pinnacle of strength I can. I'm just gonna quickly do one. I'm just gonna quickly do one more of these and then call it there. I'm on the made a succubus. Huh. Really amazing the kind of characters that you're able to make with all the customization in this game. Alright, that one's done. Oh my, super big one. Trick or treat, great Rappy. I think we got quite a bit off stuff there. Nope. Got through there right now. Thought my class leveled up a few times from that. Oh, we've only got 7 of 8 in. Hello, yeah, I made it to 110 now. Now it's just trying to figure out what the hell I build. Oh yeah, I'm also up to like the final mission now for the story. I've got to defeat Darkfall's Vial. But I don't know what the build for my character now. Like, I don't know what's the optimal build for the fighter. I mean, the weapon I'm using now seems to be pretty good, and I'm slowly trying to get, what is it, Fixer Phantasy up to level 5. I'm at level 4 right now for it, but it's hard trying to get it up to level 5 because I have to get another one of this up to level 4 and then try and then attempt the, well, right now it's 20%, but attempt the 20% to power it up again. What is your weapon that you're using? It's the Juvlug. That's what I'm using right now. From that yeah, because I've just been using a, yeah. It's because I can easily get them from the shop using Numesta, so I've just been buying a bunch of that. And then of course there's like the second tier, there's like 2 tiers above it I can go to. Let me actually show you what I've done with it right actually. Hold on, let me get all this stuff first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that. There we are. Oh, been kicked out. Most people will aim for the Juvlug and its evolutions. I would like to get the Crest and do the Crest evolution because that has a higher base weapon damage. I'll just do retrieval of that for right now. Alright, let me... So this is what I've built so far. I've got up to Fixer Fatali plus level 4. I don't know if the EX skills I have are good or not. Actually, those are bad. I need better ones because I've only got 4%. I want 5s. Oh wait, no, this is technically a 5 when my health is over a certain amount. Oh, that's just a potency flaw. That's just a potency flaw. Yeah, I can swap them as needed. I might put these on then. Yeah, I might put these on it then. Actually, I might put these on because that's really good, because since I'm a fighter, I'm usually gonna maybe play at low health anyway. Health gain. That's good. Heal myself when I negate an attack, but yeah. Actually, no. What would be good is having the one that gives me more damage over it. Oh yeah, I should probably show, I've got this. It's just that with these, I've also been working on this. Which, now that I've reached, like, this point of upgrading it, I'm starting to think probably was a complete waste of time to work on. Because I don't think no matter what I do with these aren't going to be able to match these in any way whatsoever. I think these will just be superior in every way compared to these. Fuck. Literally the only reason I've started work. Yeah, that's why I boosted it all the way up to level 6. I was hoping that maybe, just maybe, I could get it to outclass everything else. I mean, this is still only at level 1. So yeah, I think probably what's best for me to do then is just to stick with the high crit chance I have with what I've been doing.
Come again.
I don't want the salon. No, thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Change subclass. Back to that. That gives me an extra 3%.
Come by anytime, okay?
Oh wait, hold on. No, I want to be back.
Thanks for stopping
I want
by.
to stay here. Add-on skills. Generate add-on skills. Braver. Okay, I'm one more off. I need one more master cube. Then I can go for this. Chances are I'm only going to get the 20%, the level 21. I'm not going to get higher. But that still will hopefully, and I mean hopefully, be a, like, probably not going to be a significant boost. Like, I'd assume each level up will probably increase it by 0.5. But what, that'll be 0.5 times by 5, 25. That'll put me up to 9.5%. Which is definitely still an improvement. Because I've got 10% naturally, well, 10%, 5 from natural crit chance, 5 from my weapon, plus
Come by anytime, okay?
however much it is for my Phantasy. Oh, yeah, 27, which I want to get this up as high as possible. 27 plus 10 would be 37, plus the 9 I would have, which would be 46, plus the 3 I have, which would be 49. So almost a 50% crit chance. Oh yeah, I've also been working on this armor. Oh, Bravest! I thought Bravest was only going to be 9.5. I didn't know it was 10%. So 10 plus 27 would be 37, plus 5 from my weapon and 5 from me would be 47. Plus the 3% from my... from Slayer being my subclass, I've reached 50%. I've reached 50% crit rate. Which means half of all of my attacks will be doing my maximum damage. So I may as well just keep building potency then. Yeah. And of course I can still raise that higher by increasing my Phantasy by 2 more levels. Only problem is, I have to keep buying this, and I am broke. I'm very poor. And unfortunately, I have no way to get the stuff that increases my chance to increase the preset on a weapon. I've already brought all of them. I've literally brought all of them already. I wish they had more. I've brought all of them. I'm really tempted to spend all of my EX cubes on more from the item exchange. I'm really tempted to do that. But yeah, as you can see in the top left, defeat Dark Fool's Veil, which means I've got to do this. It certainly isn't going to be a pain in the ass at all. Wait, what? What? Where's the special event? Where's the special event thing? I was just... What the fuck? What the fuck are people designing? Anyway, yeah, like I said, I could just come here and... Cursed fashion. Like, I could get a max of 23 by using all of those NEX cubes. Yeah, I know, I'd want to save them. Oh yeah, do you think I have enough for Fighter? I think I could do with more for Fighter. The Ultra Realms combat sector, hold on. Well, that's only if I'm high enough here to do... Oh my god, why am I still Hunter?
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, here we are. Oh my god, I realised what I've done. Ugh. I changed my subclass to Slayer.
Come by anytime, okay?
Oh god. The best method for... also, could you just look at all of this? What does the weapon up % mean? Because it's saying that for my knuckles, well, for the knuckles I'm hovering over, the crit ones, it's higher for them. Because I understand what element resistant means. That means I'm more resistant to that stuff. Damage adjustment. Damage adjustment, oh, that has to do with my augments. Oh. Oh. So apparently oh, yeah, no, now I know why that's 0.3%. It's because the stuff on this is only... Yes, now it's clear.
Welcome.
Augment, EX transfer, them. Which would you say I should... Which would you recommend I put on it? Because I'm thinking this because of... mainly because of this, which puts me at 0.6 when I'm below 50% health. It depends on what I'm looking for. I'm looking for hitting things as hard as possible, so... I might just take this because of the floor potency, because this also has floor potency. I'm putting this on. I would say shortage, HP, crit, and evasive here are pretty good if you can use your weapon action to recover. Yeah, I was thinking like probably this, simply because if I get to my 50% crit rate, this is going to be activating a lot. And yes, I know it says it doesn't stack, but the thing is, after that initial hit, if that is a crit, I will now have a permanent plus 1% on, because I will always be critting within those 30 seconds, which would refresh the timer every single time. Oh, so what that... Oh, Does it stack? Okay, so that means it doesn't stack with other ones. So if I had this critical thing on 2 separate things, both wouldn't activate, giving me the 1% for both. Only one of them would activate. Okay. Yeah. But I mean, but at the very least, getting this on would be good, because this would refresh within the... This would refresh, meaning this would permanently stay on. Yes. Yeah. It wouldn't stack, but I would refresh the 30-second timer with my almost Oh. Also, you'll be locked out of additional 1% potency to time this up. Oh, okay, so the timer doesn't reset if I get a crit. It literally keeps going until the 30 seconds are up, and then if I get a crit after those 30 seconds, it then reapplies itself. Not as good as I was hoping it was. Oh, yeah. Not as good as I was hoping it was gonna be, but still pretty good. You know what? I'll still put them on.
A success! Come again!
Okay, yeah, there we are. It's now minus 7.7% for all of them. I probably could have done it with increasing my floor potency then on this weapon. But then again, I am heavily focusing on crits, so probably not. Now that's there again. With the recommended content, do this. Anyway, I've seen what the time is, and usually I'd end about now, but I wanna check out. Now that you have all 8 slots, floor potency will naturally come with your endgame augments. I've just got to work on getting the endgame augments. No. This is mainly what I'm looking for, because the upgraded version of these seem to have a higher flat damage at level 1 than the knuckles I have now. I'm just hoping their potential unleash thing is better. But which one would you say I should do? Interception or combat? Well, that's only if people are actually doing evil. You know what? I'll do combat, because there's the layered stuff here as well. Don't know all the layered stuff.
Drop by anytime.
I thought that was going to be matchmaking. I've just been thrown straight into this. Okay. Dangerous place that has suddenly appeared with a large number of enemies that... In combat sectors, PSE bursts will occur when the PSE gauge is increased to the max. I had no idea that this area was essential. I'm not going to be able to kill things fast here. Actually, I'm doing pretty alright with killing it. Surprisingly, you can pretty quickly kill... Yeah. Well, I'm actually somewhat surprised, honestly. But then again, I have pretty much focused my entire build around a super high potency. Like, I've not focused on floor potency at all, because I've been so focused on trying to get my crit build up. I've literally thrown everything I can into critting. Because you don't really need floor potency if you're always going to do over 100% damage if you get a crit. Ah, shit. I can't remember who said it now, but I'm now using the Androth. I'm now using like the Androth EX style because someone told me they recommended it, and I can't remember who it was now. My memory is terrible. It's like a sieve. I forget things very easily. I also wish I could see more clearly which attacks are crits and which aren't.
Success.
Oh no, I've never touched Celeste. No, I was using the gun one, or, unless the gun one was Celeste. Was the gun one Celeste? I thought the gun one was something else. Because I was going for the one about getting many hits off. Because I have this rapid fire punch move. Yeah, the blue one, yeah. Blue, that's what I was using. Yeah. You change the damage numbers to show crits in the options. Ah. I'm definitely gonna do that. Just so it's because I want to be able to clearly see how much if I'm actually critting. Okay. Gameplay. I'd assume it would be under gameplay. Notification settings, no. Player and enemy display. Critical damage highlight display. Enlarges numbers and adds an effect. There we are. That's what I want. I want the effect. Yeah, thank you for that. Now I can actually know if my crit stuff is really effective or not. There we go. Oh my word. Yeah, no, I'm critting a little bit. Now I know I'm critting. To be honest, I'm not even at 50% crit rate, and it already looks like I'm critting a lot with this. I don't know why. I just need to think of ways to get this going higher. I also wish I've just moved closer to my mic now because, you know, it's late at night and I don't want to make lots of noise and wake up my family. Oh. Yeah. I'm not surprised that happened. It's just me, myself, and I here. Yeah. But, I wish the 7% potency stuff I could actually put onto my stuff and just have it be used the whole time. When, unfortunately, instead, I can only use it during dual quests. It's like, why? Let me use it outside of dual quests as well. Please. You're gonna make me have to make a whole second version of these gauntlets. I hope so. I really do. Oh, we do get stuff similar.
Trial start.
Oh yeah, while you're here, I wanted to ask a little bit about building my fighter in base, because with the hunter class. Oh yeah, 6% potency. I'm trying to get that. I just don't know where to go for any of the augment stuff for it. Clear to get an ability buff. I would love to clear this if, you know.
Another enemy detected.
I'm never defending that. Lucky for you, you're in the combat zone to farm. Oh, I didn't know I could farm them here. I was trying to make that. Wait. Oh no, you mean as in I can farm the stuff to make it here. I didn't know I could be here to farm the stuff to make it. But anyway, quickly back to what I was trying to say. Yeah, you also get the oh my word, I also get the actual augments here as well. Oh, this is gonna be yeah, for my base fighter build. For that, I'm basically going all out on damage, on melee support. So I've taken Hunter as my subclass, and I'm maxing out everything to do with the Fury stance. Does the Fury stance apply if Hunter is a subclass, or does it only apply if it's the main class? I just want to know whether or not I've wasted points or not doing that. Because I don't feel like there's been much of a change with me in terms of the damage I take and the damage I deal.
All systems green. Commence battle.
I've also not been playing too much of it, because I don't know why. I've kind of just been wanting to play a lot more of this. Well, I can't understand the actual reason, but I believe it's because the story in this is more organic, and I like that. I don't like how, like, inorganic it is in how they've made it in base. Because now it feels like, because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of, like, important information. But yeah, for my base fighter build, I'm trying to get Furia. The story in base boils down to time travel shenanigans. Oh my god. Yeah, I still want to experience it though, because I pretty much shit. Because if you check out my YouTube channel, I do have Phantasy Star episode 1 and 2 on there. Because I've been playing the physical copy I had. I've had to put it on hold though until I can get a new wire for my capture card, because the wire I have been using is now so bad it caused my computer to actually, like, have to completely restart itself. Luckily nothing's damaged from what I can tell, but yeah, it literally got to that point. Yeah, Fury Stance is for the Hunter, and it's basically what Overload is, but a permanent passive. Or it's basically what Overload is in NGS, but for the Hunter, and is a passive. Ah, shit. Because I'm literally trying to go for a glass cannon. My plan is to try and become so high in my damage that I can just one-shot the enemies before they one-shot me.
Success.
Which I know I could do with I think I could probably do it if I chose to like the ranger or something like that, but I want to, well, one, I want to get my crit build off in as a fighter. I mean, I even went as far as to make the crit skill ring, but of course then I find out I can't actually use it as a fighter, which I wish I'd known that before I made it. So yeah, I'm very gutted about that. But no, my aim is to basically build a character that's so much of a glass cannon that that the whole game boils down to who gets hit first.
For a defensive operation against a large number of dolls appearing in the Retem region. All ARC's defenders, please prepare for deployment.
And it just literally boils down to who gets hit first, me or the enemy. If I get hit first, I'm dead. That's fair. Fury stance will be active if hunt. Okay, thank you. Yeah, but no, it's just, but no. Whenever I play any game, I always go for like the biggest. I always go for like the biggest amount of damage I can. I mean, every single From Software game I've played, or like every single Soulsborne game they've made, I have exclusively picked up the biggest sword I could find and I don't stop swinging it. I literally do not do anything else but play the guts build in Souls-likes. No matter how cool the magic is, I refuse to use magic. I always pick up a sword and swing. Now, if you are going into glass cannon build, you'll want. Yeah, I've been building for them. Don't worry. I've been told to build for them instead of just putting points into the up in damage or up in my flat damage with these classes equipped. But yeah, do not worry. I have been smart about that. Well, I say I've been smart about it. Someone told me about that, so I've been doing that. Which might have been you again. I don't know why. I feel like it was you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was. But yeah, no, don't worry. I have actually been building into that. I think what I am gonna do though is for Monday and Tuesday, usually that would be when I would play retro games, but of course, like, I can't really do that right now. Also there's something I want to show off. Hold on.
Success.
Let's get to a quiet point. Hold on. Listen to this. Give me a moment. This doesn't work as well as it used to anymore. But listen to this. Listen. Nope, that didn't work. Hold on. Just, you know, give it a moment real quick. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I have a working GBA, and I've just recently got my hands on something. You might recognize the music. It probably sounds pretty bad because of how close I need it to the mic, but... Anyway, that's enough of that. But you say that sounds like Luna, that's actually Phantasy Star. The Sega Master System and Genesis RPGs. I recently got myself a physical copy of the Phantasy Star collection for the GBA. Yeah. Not only that, physical copy as well. Oh. Box isn't in the best condition, but I got a physical copy. Because I'm very big into collecting retro video games. Yeah, I'm all about collecting retro video games. So, the Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 I've been playing is actually the GameCube version. Only problem is, I found out that there's actually a second version of it that was released. But it wasn't released for the PAL region, and I'm mad about that. Because it means a bunch of the online missions I can't do, because a lot of the online missions for Phantasy Star Episode 1 and 2 were actually playable on the second, on like Phantasy Star Episode 1 and 2 Plus, which were only released in Japan and America, and I'm mad about that. I'm fuming. Like, god damn it, Sega. Yeah.
Success.
Yeah. I found out about it super late at night, and I stayed up until like 4 in the morning doing research to see if I could find myself a copy of it. And then I found out it's America. It was only released in those 2 regions. So I also looked up our well, firstly, is the GameCube region locked? It is. And then secondly, is our memory card region locked? They're not. Thirdly, is save data region locked? It is. So I would have to start all over again if I wanted to actually play it, because I would have to play the American version, and my save files are English, or our PAL region, I should say. I mean, I could probably go in, could probably put the save data onto my computer and edit them to be American version. But I also don't know what I'm doing with that, and I feel like that would kind of ruin the integrity of me trying to like play it all vanilla. I mean, starting again on Plus and playing for it like that, I'd be fine. Well, I don't want to do that, but I'd be fine with that. But editing my save file so I could get it to work on Plus, I don't know. It seems weird. It sounds weird when I say it, but yeah, I just. It just feels like it would ruin the integrity of me trying to play all of these games vanilla. I mean, I could always play Blue Burst. I mean, granted, I'd have to start again on that as well, but at least with Blue Burst, I'd have everything, plus also being able to play Episode 4, so even more Phantasy Star.
PSE Climax.
Ah, damn, I'm down. You'll be automatically revived in 5 seconds. Yeah, unfortunately, I do mind web links. Mainly because, like, as a small streamer, you get those bots being like, hey, buy bot users. I don't want that on my stream, and I don't want other people clicking those links. So yes, I have barred URLs for that. But if you give me the name of the site, then of course I can like check it out myself. I'm assuming would it be something like the PSO2 wiki or something like that? No, right. The build site is Arc Skill Simulator. Oh, okay. I have to check that out. Yeah. But yeah, no, yeah, you I'm sure you understand. Like, I don't know if you watch many other small streamers as well, but yeah, sometimes you'll see those bots be like, wow, this chat's like a cemetery or something like that. It's so dead. It's like, what? It'll let you play around with both base and NGS skills. Ooh, that would be good. So that means I mean, NGS skills I don't need to worry about because I can reallocate those stats whenever I want. And besides, none of them really affect stats in this, which I'm gutted about. Like, honestly, I wish they affected stats. Like how you have in base, they affect stats. Because I've reached the point now where I've just stopped doing the cocoons. I've not done all the cocoons, but I've just stopped doing them because there's just nothing for me to gain from them now. Like, there's no skills I want, so it'd just be floating. So I'd just be getting skills for the sake of getting skills at that point. Because I'm not really interested in learning any other weapon. Like, the fists are pretty much all I want. Yeah, I have to say I do like the skill system in base more. Mainly because you actually have skills that seem to do stuff. Alright. I think that's enough of this area now, so but no, thank you for letting me know about the Altered Realms. I definitely know to be running around through them now. All of that in there. Put that in there. I'll put this in the character storage because I've put a lot of work into that and I don't just want to get rid of it now.
How are you doing?
Wait, hold on. Where's Halloween Woman? Where does Halloween Woman stand around here? Halloween Woman. Hello? Hello? Halloween Woman, where are you?
Hello.
At the base of the... There she is.
Hi.
Wearing the nun outfit. The outfit I want but can't get. No, where is it? 5%? No, that wasn't what I wanted. I thought she had one that was just a flat 6%. Guess not. Anyway, I just buy one of them. I like honestly, there's nothing else really for me to get. Okay, there was literally nothing else now. It is just augments. And grinders.
This is it. Bye-bye.
Oh, no.
Attention all ARX defenders. We are beginning a defensive operation against a large number of dolls appearing in the Ritem region. We request the participation of all ARX defenders.
Has this operation started? Yes, it has. I'll just quickly do this urgent quest and then call it there and go to bed and sleep. Because I also get a fair few good things from here as well. I'm assuming I can get the Magis as well from the Altered Realms. But now that you've told me about the Altered Realms, I kind of just want to do that. Because really all I've been doing most of the time is the Nameless City and Lucille. Lucille, so I get the Growthmans to increase my 100% crit weapon, and the Nameless City just because I got a lot of stuff from there. But no, that since you've told me about the Altered Realm, pretty sure you can, or at least materials to craft them. So yeah, it's definitely still worth just to go there anyway. Also, thank you for telling me how to put my crit stuff on so I can actually see when I'm critting. So now I know that quite a few of my hits are actually crits. Which is fantastic. Last bit before you go to bed, there is a DPS tracker you can turn on in gameplay options. If you... Oh, that would also be good as well. Because against this guy, well, just in general, doing these missions, I don't feel like my DPS is as high as everyone else's. I just don't feel like my damage is really on par with everyone else's. Yeah, I know I'll get there. I'm assuming that's gameplay again, probably down here. Crit, show DPS, there we are. So I don't know where that'll show up, but... Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I've done that as well. Let me... where do I show that? Oh, yeah, here. So, yeah. So, level 7, level 5, and level 3. So, yeah, I've invested in them. I've probably not done the right well, at the very least, I think I've done the right investment for my charging fist, because I've made it so that I nullify attacks when using it, so I can just, so while I'm moving full, so while I'm doing the first part of it, I'm completely immune to all damage. Oh, top right DPS tracker. Thank you. So about 8,000 per hit. So I'm doing about 8k, well, just over 8k per hit. But I want to see for Mars unit. That's probably because I'm hitting multiple people. Yeah. I would like to be able to do as much as my, be at the limit of, like, you know, the 13k damage that my Mars unit is doing. If you get into the end game, 8k is respect. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay, so I have actually done pretty alright for myself. Because the thing is, let me just quickly see if I can. The game, when the game gave me this kind of weapon, I sold it because I didn't want the game to give me handouts like that. I wanted to earn it myself and work for it. Final note before I do my own urgent quest. You want to do the UQ and the stars fell for. Yeah, I'd like to do the Vile quest. It's just whether or not other people are running it as well, because I don't think my 8k of damage is really going to be enough to do it solo. I've defeated Solus, I think it was, solo, but yeah, it's Vile really. I hope there are people in my. I hope there's people on my ship running it, but I just don't know. I mean, I'll probably find out tomorrow. But yeah, I kind of want to play more of this now for the Altered Realms instead of Marvel Rivals in the like afternoon. But no, I think I'm still gonna play. I'll play Marvel Rivals in the like afternoon, and play more of this in the evening, as well as before stream. I can run Vile with you when I get home. Are you on ship 4 then? Because that's what I'm on. I'm on the like ship 4. I think I've probably mentioned that I'm on ship 4. I'm on ship 3, but if you turn on all ship... Oh, yeah, no, I've got that on by default.
Success.
Yeah, like, I'm willing to play with it, yeah. No, that'll be nice. It'll be nice to actually have people to like be able to run content with. Because I'm not even part of an alliance or anything. I'm literally purely solo. Apart from the occasional viewer that's coming, well, like you, that's coming to give me advice and what research I've done myself to try and figure out how to build my character, I pretty much it's pretty much all been self-taught other than that, as well as me just playing solo. Ah, shit. Good, someone got me back up. I'm down again. Shit. I'm not doing very good. I'm gonna blame it on me being tired. Sounds like you. Yeah. That's why I'm really gutted in the fact that they changed Phantasy Star Online from how it functioned, or like the gameplay loop it had originally, to basically what every other MMO is. On that simple fact that I feel like you are more likely to play with other people with how it was originally than what it is now. Especially if you wanted to play with friends. It would be very easy to find each other and then just set up an expedition or even a mission, and you just go do that. Because you'd all do it together. Because that's not really something you could do with most MMOs like NGS. Like, you can't do it with Final Fantasy, you can't do it with World of Warcraft, you can't do it with New Genesis, you can't do it with Black Desert Online. Like, these games are called MMOs, but they're more MOs than they all call themselves massively multiplayer online games, but they're all more massive online games than multiplayer online. Which is basically how I've always seen MMOs. Oh, and also Star Wars: The Old Republic. I run my own alliance that is dead as a doornail. Well, it's not that MMOs have changed, I just feel like that's what they've pretty much been a lot of the time, because it's only really when you get to end game and start doing raids, you actually start playing with people, and you experience that multiplayer aspect that they had from the beginning. Or that they basically advertised from the beginning, but you don't get that until, like, a couple hundred hours into the game from the get-go, or in my case 40, because of the increased XP rate to get everyone to get new players to the end game content as quickly as possible, which also I think dilutes the overall experience as well. Like I understand where they're coming from, but that also doesn't mean that I have to 100% agree with what they've done. I do hope that if Sega does make a new Phantasy Star game, they do actually go back to what it was before with that old style. Or someone brings out a new MMO that functions like that. Oh yeah, I forgot New World as well. That's another example as well. Well, it's pretty much all of them follow the exact same thing. Like, every single MMO follows the exact same setup. Like, Phantasy Star was different. And I think that really helps it stand out in the crowd. The fact that you can still play bass is good. Like, I'm happy with that. Like, that's, like, I'm very happy that Sega's done that. Like, most people, like, I don't think most studios would do that. Let you still play the older version. I mean, granted, they've not done that with Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst, but at the very least, you can play episode 1 and 2 without offline, without private servers, and you can even do local multiplayer, which is even better. Like, if something like Phantasy Star came out, like Phantasy Star Episode 1 and 2 came out today with local multiplayer and being able to play it offline, I mean, yeah, of course, people would use the offline mode for exploits and that, but I just think it would really stand out as something nice, because it would really stand above everything else as something wholly different in experience-wise. That's probably what drew me into Phantasy Star in general when I played episode 1 and 2. And I mean, going to play the collection, which unfortunately isn't all 4 of the Phantasy Star games, because apparently there's Phantasy Star 4, which isn't in the Phantasy Star collection. Or it might be in the Phantasy Star collection, I've just got to unlock it, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt they expect me to play all 3 games just to unlock the 4th. They probably couldn't fit the 4th on here. Which is why I'd probably have to wait for the Sega, which is why I'd probably have to get a PlayStation 3 and the Sega Genesis collection to be able to play it. Which also apparently has Phantasy Star 1 on it as an unlockable.
Attention all ARX defenders. We are beginning a defensive operation against a large number of dolls appearing in the Ritem region. We request the participation of all ARX defenders.
Oh wait, no, not that. Oh, let me grab everything else here. Pop it into there. So that. Pop it that into there. Yeah, you can actually, yeah, turns out you can actually unlock it in Sega Genesis Classic Collection for the PlayStation 3. Which, to be honest, I didn't even know Phantasy Star was on. Well, to be honest, I didn't even know what Phantasy Star was. I came across it randomly during one of my mindless YouTube binge sessions where I just watched random YouTubers talk about old games and came across Phantasy Star. I was like, that looks interesting. Add it to my list. Went to a retro game market, saw it being sold there, asked how much it was. Saw that, then I saw 2 other games they were also selling that I wanted, got all 3 of them for a deal, and started playing Phantasy Star, and I've really enjoyed my time with it. Because honestly, like, I've, for the longest time, I've tried playing MMOs, I've just not been a fan of them. Like, I've put over 100 hours into Black Desert. I unlocked the Awakening weapon for the Striker, I think the class is called. Basically the male punchy class, because every single class is tied to a gender and I think also a race, because you have the Berserkers, which are like giant guys, something like that. You have the Warrior, which is human. And he's also a tank class, but then he turns into a DPS class with his greatsword, which also had a crossover with Berserk. And I'm a big fan of the Berserk series. Didn't make me play it though. I mean, Diablo had a crossover with it, and I usually swap up anything Berserk, because like, oh, I need stuff for Berserk, but yeah. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I've put loads of time into Star Wars The Old Republic. I've beaten the main story for my class, and then just couldn't really be bothered to continue with the additional story stuff. I played New World up to max level, but I haven't beaten the story for it. What else? Play Phantasy Star Online 2, New Genesis and Base, and I've liked both of them. I'll play DC Universe Online, just because at the time I was like a kid with no way to get new games and I was bored, so I was like, oh look, free game, I'll play that. Yeah, I've reached the power I'm at right now in 94 hours and 31 minutes. Wow, I've only put a day's worth of gameplay into PSO2. Probably should play more of that. I'm at a permanent 10% for my add-on skills. Oh. Oh, yeah, no, that makes it, yeah. Let's just do a quick refresh. I don't care. Grab all of that. Grab that. Can I grab 2 of them? Not really much point. I grabbed the weird demon face thing as well. Why not? Why not? Why the hell not? Right, put that into storage. Do that. Let's just quickly go for a preset thing, see if I can't get a +4, right, and then get a +5. Full stop. Failure.
Here we go! Higher and higher!
I'm mad that worked first time. Like, I'm actually mad that worked first time. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this now and it's going to be a failure and I'm going to be mad. Before you bop... Yeah, okay. Before I drop Fat Blaster into Fatali. What? Yeah, the problem is I've got Fatali on this, which is why I'm critting so much. Because if I care about my style damage. Not really. Not really. I mainly do care. I mainly care about my overall damage, not just my photon blast damage, because if I'm not doing consistent damage throughout everything I'm doing, and I'm only doing it in one sudden burst with the photon blast, I think that's I think that's detrimental, really. I like to have a high I like to have a high DPS, not just blow my load in one go. I like high consistent DPS. That is fair. It's the same reason I'm using Abendak. Yeah. The only thing is, I wish I could get this higher, but the most I could realistically get it up to right now is 25. And I would love to have it higher, because if this succeeds, what I have to do is I have to make a level 4, then I have to make a level 5, and then I have to hope that level 5 succeeds, which means I need to succeed on a 20% 3 times, or a 10% when this event finally ends. Alright, I'll save the blaster then. I'll try and get another level 3. Yeah. The thing is, I can keep buying level 3, so I'll keep trying to get a bunch of level 4s.
Yikes!
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yikes! Come back anytime you
so yeah, what my plan's gonna be is I'll save that. I'll save every single one of them, and I'll try and get them all up to a +4.
Here we go! Higher and higher!
Oh yeah, I have this. So I technically build my photon gauge pretty fast. So it would actually work changing it up like that and doing all of that. But the thing is, I've already put everything into crit anyway, so I'm just gonna keep focusing on increasing my crit chance.
Come back anytime you wanna get stronger.
I've put all of my eggs into increasing my crit, so I'm just gonna be doing that. Well, natural photon blast is the automatic charge. Oh, okay, so it charges over time naturally anyway. I am learning a lot. I also haven't gotten any of this stuff yet. I don't know if any of this stuff in these... Oh, no, that's in... I was like, oh look, item protector. Now that's in N augment item protector. I'm only just saving my SG for this. Because if I save my SG for this item, I can keep getting the gold pass mission stuff all the time, which is great. I don't care about this multi-weapon bullshit. I don't care about... Yeah, that's pretty... Well, I'm not using it. I'm not going to use it on the auto sell because I could just sell stuff myself anyway. I mainly use it on the material storage and the end mission pass. Yeah, so I'm mainly using it on material storage and the end mission pass because this auto sell, I could just do that myself anyway. Yeah, like yeah, it makes it easier makes it easier and that. Oh yeah, that's where you get the premium from. Ooh. 500,000 water. I'd love to have that. But I also haven't really got much from here. Let's have a refresh, see what I get. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Wait, there was something else I wanted to do. What was that? Something else quick I wanted to do. I've forgotten what it is now.
Thanks for visiting.
It's something to do with buying something or shopping for something or something like that.
You really do know your stuff.
Oh look, I can transfer some of the treasure scratch ticket volume.
Eradication of dolls in accordance with Defense Directive confirmed. Thank you for your contribution to the mission.
Please come again.
Special scratch, treasure scratch. What's of them? This cosmetic stuff. Nah, not really interested in any mag forms. Yep, you know what? Yep. Turn all my treasure stuff into special treasure. Because then, or special scratch tickets.
You really do know your stuff.
For the simple fact that, oh no, shit, I've done that the wrong way around. Fuck. Oh, I really should have stopped. Oh well. Ooh, click. Available until... Is it year, day, month? No, it'll be year, month, day. So the 12th of November, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's funny how you have the Halloween special scratch ticket, and yet a lot of the Halloween, all of the Halloween stuff isn't actually in here. I just want to keep rolling in this. This is all I want to roll in. The treasure scratch, because the treasure scratch has items that I want. Like preset skill item protection. But that's level 2. I need level 4. And master cubes. Yeah, I will keep getting tickets, but I'll have to do that till... I have to do more of that. Well, I can't really say tomorrow now, because it's pretty much the next day, because I am a fool that decided to stream into the next day. But yeah, of course I could play more. I'll play more of this then. You know, try and keep rolling here. Yeah. Wow, new grinders are hot. Yeah. that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you all for coming and watching, and I will be back again, same time as usual, with Marvel Rivals, because we have the new PvE mode be added now, and I want to play some of that. And then maybe play a few rounds against like real, like just play the regular standard modes as well for a little bit, and then head over to Phantasy Star Online, because I've kind of become burnt out with Marvel Rivals, which is a shame. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and until next time, remember to stay safe and stay healthy.